So I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes you'll walk in and maybe the doctor's having a down day. Maybe he is, taxes are due and he's a small business owner and some things are stressful and maybe he had a rough night, didn't get a lot of sleep. Who knows what it was, but you can tell he's not having a good day or he's just a little off that day. What I like to do when I take notes of these kind of things is I do everything I can because a lot of times these doctors have been doing this for 10, 15 years. And every once in a while they are going to need a pick-me-up and they're going to need some motivation. And I think part of the CA's job is to help energize the doctor and to be his support and to give him a confidence boost and just help support him. And some of the things I like to do is read the mission statement. I like to lighten things up, ask him how he's doing. Can I get you a green smoothie? Why don't I run down and make a green smoothie run? What's going to help you uplift the mood? Wheatgrass, I get a wheatgrass shot, whatever I can do. Sometimes a nutritional boost will help lift the brain chemistry and help lighten the mood. And they just need a little boost and encouragement. And maybe you need to remind him of what patients are doing awesome. Oh, did you know that so-and-so came in the other day and holy cow, they just are so excited that they can move, that they're able to go to their Zumba classes again ever since you made them feel better and their low back's doing so much better and you discovered they needed orthotics and you did all these things for them and wow, these patients would just, they would just die without you, literally. And you just give them these uplifting things and encouraging things and do affirmations sometimes. If you feel like the mood's down, I have a list of affirmations that I like to do whenever the mood gets heavy or things get down. I have a list of affirmations, and first I try to pinpoint why the mood is heavy, and then I say, okay, let's release this heavy mood, and we're going to bring in self-love, self-worth, and healing, and energy, and it's going to be a great day. Have a book of quotes that just help remind you of the good things and where your focus needs to be in life and for that day so that you guys can be ready to see those patients. So when it comes to referrals and internal marketing at the front desk, the biggest thing that I like to remember is obviously you want to be looking for referrals on a continual basis, but it's all about talking chiropractic and patient education. And so if you don't know a lot about chiropractic, or if you're new, or if you're still, going to the medicine cabinet for certain things because you don't know what an alternative would be, or you don't really know what's going on with your body energetically, maybe your hormones are off, who knows? Start to learn more about chiropractic yourself. Start to research articles. Start to research alternative medicine. Look for things that you can do that are not mainstream. So when you go out into the world, really your patients are getting bombarded with trillion-dollar prescription drug ads. They're getting bombarded with prescription drugs on a regular basis from medical doctors, from ads, from just the grocery store. I mean, it's everywhere in this country. So really you want to make sure that you're the resource for your patients for alternatives. And just understand, what are inflammatory foods? What could be your problem? What kind of stretches can you do to fix this issue, to help support your adjustments? And get educated yourself and get as much chiropractic research in as possible. Spend a couple hours a week on chiropractic research and understanding the science behind it. And the more you understand, the more you're going to be able to talk to your patients. You're not going to run out of things to talk about because you're just this plethora of information that you can educate your patients with. And really, to me, that is one of the biggest things at the front desk, is to understand chiropractic on deep levels. And you want to sort of mimic your chiropractor, duplicate your chiropractor at the front desk. So if he is awesome at educating his patients and connecting with his patients, copy that and do it at the front desk and try to recreate so that he's not having to do all the work. Take a little bit of load off of him by being that second witness of, hey, this really does work. Because Dr. Gottlieb, not only does he do this, I do this and I know it works. So you should really try it. And this is why it works. Let me explain to you. When people understand why something works, all of a sudden it's cognitive and they make this brain-body connection. Oh, well, this is why this herb is better to take than an antibiotic, because it won't kill the natural flora and it's more potent than an antibiotic. And here's the science behind it. And this is why we do this, because when you kill the natural flora in your gut, it gives you diarrhea. It lowers your immune system. It does this. And this. You want to give these patients as much information as possible. And when you start informing them, that's when they start getting excited about this knowledge that they're gaining. And that's where referrals ultimately come from, is they're able to go and pass on the knowledge you've been giving them. And then this is huge. Live the chiropractic lifestyle. Being an example is probably, again, the best way to get referrals. Are you exercising? Are you eating right? Is coffee your breakfast until it's lunchtime? What are you doing for your brain chemistry? To make sure that in the morning your blood sugar is not low, to make sure that you've got all the amino acids you need for all the brain chemistry levels to be at the optimum level so that you have the energy to be on your game for these patients. And then in your personal life, are you living the chiropractic lifestyle as far as balance in relationships and spirituality? Chiropractic lifestyle is not just getting adjusted. It's balance. It's all about balance in the nervous system. That's chiropractic. But balance in your personal life is what supports that nervous system. Ultimately, that's where it all starts, is in the mind. So make sure that you're meditating, praying, whatever it is that you do to connect with that higher power. Make sure that you're doing that on a daily basis. The best patient is the one that's referred. When their friend has come in and paid $5,000 for their care and they're getting awesome results, well, guess what? Their cousin or their brother is more likely to pay for it themselves. It's not a big deal to them. Hey, I just spent $5,000 at my chiropractor's prepaid for it. Excited about it. I'm getting great results. My personal life's better. My health is better. I'm making more money because I'm healthier. And so to me, the $5,000 wasn't a big deal. Well, then all of a sudden it's not a big deal to the people they're referring. Again, it's that second witness that, hey, this works, and it happened to me, and you trust me. I'm your cousin. I'm your brother. And so all of a sudden they've got this second level of trust that they're not just taking the doctor's word for it or the CA's word for it. They're getting a third person that's referred them in. So referrals are the best patients. We all know that, but that is why. So I'm explaining the why to you. And whatever internal monthly promotion you have that month, make sure that everyone's getting it. And everyone has heard. Here is, a lot of times I'll walk into an office and I'll see, the promotion will be on the wall, but the CA will never tell me about it. And so I don't know. Oh, you guys had a barbecue yesterday? Gosh, I wish I would have known about it. I would have brought my friend. It's like, really? Your patients don't know about your internal promotions? Why not? And it's because that CA is not focused on the patients during patient time. Otherwise, they know. So again, the highest priorities at the front desk is your energy and tone, nurturing and professionalism. Are you loving your patients? Are you loving what you do? Are you keeping that level of professionalism so that they follow your lead and show up for their appointments and they care as much about their health as you show them that you care about their health? Are you collecting at the front desk, making sure that you guys are getting paid for your excellent service you're providing? Are you staying connected, especially during patient time? You're calling your patients when you tell them you're going to call them. You're being the cheerleader for your office, keeping the mood up. You're being the motivator when things are heavy. and you're energizing and encouraging the doctor, helping his confidence levels when they're low. And then you're getting referrals. You're spreading the word of chiropractic. You're helping change lives. You're getting children off antibiotics because they have poor lymph node drainage, because their atlas is shifted an inch to the left. Well, that's a little much, but you know what I mean. You are changing lives through chiropractic, and so you're getting those referrals. Those are the biggest things and highest priorities at the front desk. And I hope that this webinar has helped get you on purpose. Hopefully it's awakened you to maybe some things that you can improve upon, and just keep it rocking. So now I'm going to open it up to questions. And